Alrighty, and we are live. Hi Cam, how you going?
Hey Steve, how are you?
Yeah, good. Hi everyone, and welcome to another Business Reinvented live broadcast. Steve Plummer here, and joined by Cam Roberts. Okay, today a short training for you entitled "How to Promote Your Videos to Millions via the YouTube Creator Studio." So Cam's got a little presentation here. He will just take you through that step by step. There are 10 steps. And really, this is about just getting, I hate that term, getting your name out there, but this is about increasing your exposure, your awareness, and so forth. Cam, are you going to start with just a little example? Because this is, again, like we do most weeks, it's hot off the press of something that has occurred this week. And so we just want to share it with everyone and give you some information to boost your business, and if it needs to be, to reinvent your business as well. So Cam, what about some numbers and some stats, and then you'll quickly take us through the 10 steps.
Yeah, so we recently promoted a video very quickly and easily through the YouTube Creator Studio, and it was like under $100, got us over 2,000 views. So it was pretty economical, and it got to a lot of people. So there's a couple of ways that you can do this, but we're just going to show you the how-to of getting a promotional video up to YouTube without spending thousands of dollars with an advertising agency or some internet marketer to do it for you. This is a really simple step. You can get it done in 10 steps, and you can do it yourself. You just got to know where to log in, follow the steps, and you can have your own YouTube videos seen by millions of people, just promoting it with your own ads budget. And you don't have to go into Ads Manager, which is really cool, because Google Ads Manager can be really complicated to work out, with keywords and targeting and things like that. So it's a really simple process. And the way I liken it to, what I liken it to, Steve, is like when you're on Facebook and you boost a post. It's a very simple process to go into Facebook, pull up one of your page posts and do a boosted post and follow those steps. You don't have to go into Facebook Business Manager to do that. So YouTube have got that capability for folks like us to go in there, and business owners to go in there and easily promote a YouTube video. I will say, though, that there's a couple of different strategies to getting this right. Obviously, you can promote a video, and that's going to go back to the video, but you've got to think about how can you get people into your funnel and into your business. So what we do for our clients is that we set up a particular 3-step process that takes them from the video to a particular landing page to an opt-in to have a conversation. So it's a really short sales cycle.
Yeah, and look, I think it's important too, Cam. This is not a magic pill. It's one part of the marketing mix, right? So,
that's right, yeah.
if you're looking for this to be your savior, no, it's not.
That's right. It's
useful though, useful and practical and easy, but a part of the marketing mix, not a magic bullet.
That's right. I mean, there never is a magic bullet, is there? That's what marketing is all about, testing and measuring. But this is one of those ways of which you can get your brand out. What is YouTube views? So it's a really good process. So let me pull up a presentation, Steve. Just let me know that if you can see my screen when I share it. Just give me a sec, everyone, and I'll get this up and running. So, Steve, how's that? Can you see that?
Yeah, it's come up now. Yep. There's a little bit of lag, but it's looking good now.
Yeah, how about that?
Yeah, that's good.
Okay, perfect. Awesome. So promote your videos to millions via YouTube Creator Studio. Simple 10 steps. So the first thing you have to do is you have to find the YouTube Creator Studio. It's not easy to find. It's actually not, an easy thing to find in your own YouTube channel. So what I recommend is you just go to Google and just type in YouTube Creator Studio like I have there. And it's the first one where it says YouTube Creator Studio. So fairly simple. What will then happen then is that you'll end up on what is the Creator Studio dashboard. Now on the Creator Studio dashboard on the left-hand side there, you can see it says your channel, my name, and then dashboard, and then videos. So you want to select your videos, and then from the videos, you can then select which video that you want to choose. So in this particular case, I've got one there that we've already cooked, and you can see the little 3 options there, the little 3 dots there that says options. That's what you want to click on next. Now, when you click on those 3 little dots, you've got a couple of things there. So one, you can actually edit videos inside YouTube Creator Studio, which is really cool. 2, obviously, you can get the shareable link if you want to share it to your list and share it organically. And then you've got promote, download, and delete. So obviously, delete will delete. Download is if you ever want to download your own YouTube video. So we're doing this as a live at the moment. It will then live in YouTube. If we want to ever download that video and put it into something else like Wistia or put it into some other marketing asset, we can do a download. But in this example today, we're doing a promote. So you click the promote option there, and that opens up this page, and it's got like 4 or 5 steps from this point. So it pulls up the video, but notice it pulls up all of the video that you've built prior to that. So it pulls up the featured image, it pulls up the title. So it's really important to get everything right at the video creation part first when you load it up to YouTube, and then you pick the one that's already published and finished, right? So we're just talking about a video that's already published, already done and dusted. It's living on YouTube, and we've pulled that video up. Now, where it says...
Cam, I just think it's important too there just to be clear that this is a tool to use, but the strategy behind it's important as well. So you've got to know whereabouts in your funnel this is, whether it's the top end of the middle or at the buying cycle, and have appropriate calls to actions and introductions and so forth. But that whole strategic thing is a discussion for another time. This is just about using the tool.
That's right. Just about using the tool to get it in the right place. So that's really good. Really good point there, Steve. So based on Steve's comment there, all I've done in this one here, Steve, after viewers click your ad, where do you want to send them? Now, I've just used this same YouTube link as that video in this example. But as you rightly said, Steve, depending on the top of marketing, top of funnel, middle of funnel, or bottom of funnel strategy will determine where you want them to go after they click your ad. So you don't have to send them back to the video. That could just be an ad. They click and go somewhere else, depending on where you want them to go in your funnel. And then you pick the location and language. So for this particular example, for the training, I've just picked the United States. It tells you on your right the estimated weekly performance, the views, and the cost per view. But look at that, Steve, 2 cents to 5 cents per view. So it's a super economical way to get your business or brand out there without it costing you a fortune.
I mean, they're really good numbers, right? A couple of cents.
Yeah, they're super cheap.
Yeah.
And look, personally, I think they're super cheap because not a lot of people will do a video, Steve. I think it's hard for people to create the video, and then they don't even know how to promote the video, let alone create it. So, at least now they've got the second step of how to promote the video very easily and still reach, thousands of people with a very economical budget. And then select your gender and age and parental status. Now, in this one, I've selected everything because it's just training an example, but you would pick your ideal persona. And then, the YouTube have just given you a couple of different industries to pick from. It's not like Google Ads where you can get really granular. It's more of a high level view. And so for me, if I'm a marketer, I want to target business professionals, and so I select them. Almost done. So set a budget that's right for you. So in this particular case, it tells you how much you want to spend. Now, here's a really good thing, Steve, that you only pay when someone watches 30 seconds of your ad, all right, or the duration if it's shorter than 30 seconds. So if you create a video that's a minute or 2 minutes in length, Steve, and someone only watches it for 20 seconds, you actually don't get charged for that video view. So that's really cool. So it's really important.
It's a good filter, isn't it, to get away those mildly interested versus those who are likely to go through and go further into the process.
Yeah, and then part of that strategy is to really jab them at the front end in that 30 seconds to get them to watch more if you wanted them to take action. So it's a real strategy there around that as well.
And that gets back to your scripting and all that sort of stuff. But that, like I said before, that's that other conversation. Not so much now. Yeah.
Absolutely. So then review your campaign to make sure it's everything that you want, and then you're ready to go. And that's it, Steve. So 5 or 6 simple steps there to get your video up and running very quickly on YouTube.
Fantastic. All righty. So any last minute things, Cam? Thanks for that. That was a real
that's a
process to go through. Okay.
Yeah, absolutely.
Excellent.
So that's it for today.
Alrighty. Well, thanks very much, folks, for joining us. And if you have anything, any questions, or want to contact us in any way, make sure that you go to businessreinvented.com.au, and we'd love to have a conversation with you.
Excellent. All right. Thanks, Steve. Thanks, everyone.
Thanks, Cam. We'll see you next time, folks.
Cheers.